What is good, YouTube, and welcome to the Martial Consulting channel. My name is Simir Ross, and basically in this video I'm going to give you a system that will definitely help you make decisions around your marketing based on numbers, not based on emotions. Because what I tend to see happening with martial arts school owners is that they make their decisions more around their emotions or based on what they're currently feeling like, and not based on what the actual numbers state. Now, why should you even trust me? As I've said, my name is Simir Ross, and I basically help martial arts school owners worldwide with their student acquisition at this point. And we've probably spent, I don't know, tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars on advertisements for martial arts schools already, and we've gotten them, God knows how many students already. So that's basically everything about me. Let's straight up jump into the clip now that I've recorded on my computer that will basically run you through the entire system. Without further ado, I'll see you in there. Alright, in this clip I'm going to explain you the entire system that will drastically help you to make decisions around your marketing more so based on numbers than based on emotions, I would say. Let's straight up dive into it. So basically what we have here is the Martial Consulting Result Tracker that we basically use for all of our clients as well. And what you can see on here, it's a simple spreadsheet that has 3 tables, 4 basically, and that has a dashboard for 2024 and then like all of the amounts below here. Now this may look a little confusing to you, but let's cover everything step by step. So obviously we have the dashboard, and then we have for every single month it looks the exact same, just with instead of the months named on here, we have all of the dates left on here on the left. And then basically we have always 4 different tables, so to speak. So we have the Martial Consulting Result Tracker, we have the Facebook Ads Tracker, we have the Database Reactivation Tracker, and we have the Website Lead Tracker. Now, let me actually put this message away real quick. Now, in terms of what you need to do is that you first of all need to ignore this tracker completely. Not ignore in terms of you should never look at it, because you should definitely look at it, but you should not put any data inside of this tracker basically. And you should only be worried putting data into the right table, so to speak. Furthermore, I don't want you to put any data into basically anything of the 2024 dashboard, because all of these numbers on here will basically be calculated automatically, right? The only columns where I want you to put numbers in is basically the ones for every single day, right? So for example, today it's the 2nd of May. So let's say, let's fill it out for the 1st of May. So let's say, let's start with this tracker actually real quick. So we have the Facebook ads tracker right here. And let's say yesterday we spent like $15.66 on ads, on TikTok ads, Facebook ads, whatever it is, right? And then let's say we've gotten like 2,455 impressions, we've gotten 14 clicks, and we've gotten generated like 3 leads. And then yesterday from the Facebook ads, I don't know, like 4 people booked a class, and then let's say there were 6 people scheduled in yesterday, and then let's say out of those 6, 4 showed up, but you did close 5 people yesterday. And then one person, like the lifetime value of one person is 450, and that's real quick, 450 times 5, that's 2,250, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. And that's that basically. And now you have some data on here. Now let me go over this. So basically, for us, we usually have it that the client fills out the pink cells, and you would fill out, we would basically fill out the blue cells. For you obviously fill out all of the columns yourself. And basically, what I'll do is, until you get that version right here, is that I'll make all of the columns blue, so you don't even have to worry about filling anything out here that is not blue. So you can basically just ignore it. Basically all of the columns when you see this sheet will be blue. I'm sorry that this is not done yet like this, but who gives a fuck, because the concept is the exact same and it doesn't even matter. But as I like you so much and as I really want you to grow your school, I'll change the colors for you, don't worry. Now let's go over what everything means. Obviously, ad spend, that's pretty clear. You like to just look at the Facebook Ads Manager, how much you spent yesterday. Impressions, like how many people saw your ads, and cost per 1,000 impressions basically means CPM, like how much it costs you to get the ads out to 1,000 people. Not 1,000 different people, but 1,000 people in general. Maybe someone saw the ads twice. Whatever. Clicks basically just means how many people clicked on the lead form or on the landing page. make sure to select here in the ads manager, not clicks all, but clicks, I think it's like clicks, like link clicks, not clicks all, but select link clicks. So put the link clicks in here, because that's the people that clicked on the lead form on the website, and clicks all is like also if someone like opens up the copy or just clicks around on your ad, right? Click-through rate, basically out of these impressions, like how many actually click through, and then cost per leads, like cost per click through, how much does it cost us to generate one click? Leads, clear, cost per lead, how much does it cost us to generate one lead? Booked, 4 people, so basically how many people booked a class on that day and how many people have scheduled, like should have shown up that day. Now what you can see on here is, well, we've only generated 3 leads, but 4 people booked a class. Like, how is that possible? Super simple. Let's say someone became a lead 2 weeks ago, but then they booked a class today. We would still mark them obviously as booked today, but as a lead 2 weeks ago, right? So it is possible that, again, like just like here, that we have 3 leads, but 4 people booked a class, and then 6 people are scheduled in. Well, because that's just how many people are scheduled in for today, right? So some numbers here, the appointment booking rate is 133%. It's a little inaccurate, but it will still give us, it will still be way better to make decision based on these numbers than based on your emotions. Yeah, and that basically means appointment booking rate, cost per booking, how much it costs us to generate one booking. Again, it's not too accurate on here, but when we look at like the monthly overview on here, so when we look at like, for example, on here, on the cost per booking, then it will be more accurate when we fill it out like for all of the different days of the month. Shows how many people showed up that day, super simple. Show up rate, how many, like that's going to be accurate, by the way. Again, the show up rate, that's always accurate, because let's say 6 people were scheduled for that day, 4 people showed up, like it's not like someone, I don't know how, like it's just going to be accurate, right? At least this right here. Because for example, the appointment booking rate is not accurate on a day-to-day basis. And then how many people have been closed that day, what's like, they always put the lifetime value here inside per student, not like what they pay per month. So figure that out and then put that on here. In this case, it would be $2,250. And then sales conversion rate would be 125%. Well, that's also not accurate because we've generated only 3 leads, but 5 people have been closed. So, but again, it will be accurate over the long run. Cost per acquisition, also only accurate over the long run. Profit, as long as this is positive, everything is good, and then return on investment is $142, at least in this case. Now, that's basically that tracker, and then you just fill it out every single day. Now, database reactivation just means when you reactivate like your existing list of leads in, for example, a platform like Go High Level or whatever you use for that. And then let's say like on that day you did a database reactivation, and like you generate like 5 leads on that day, and like I don't know, 4 people booked a class that day, and 3 people from the database reactivation should have shown up. 3 also showed up, and you only closed 1, and that's 450 on here. Super simple again, and it's appointment booking rate, show up rate, sales conversion rate. Again, you may generate a lead today, but they may book a class like 2 weeks, so the appointment booking rate will not be completely accurate. But for the most part, like those numbers right here will be accurate. Sales conversion rate, not too accurate, but over the long run, it will be accurate again. I hope that's understandable for you. If not, like just let me know in the comments if anything doesn't make sense here for you. By the way, it's also all listed up here and up here what everything means basically, so you can also just Google it. And that's that. And you basically have to, like, for example, in Go High Level, you can give people different tags to differentiate, all right, where was that lead from, whether from database reactivation or from the ads. So for example, and then we obviously have the same tracker for the website. So I don't know, let's say on that day you generate like 3 website leads, and I don't know, no one booked a class on that day from the website, but like 1 person should have shown up, and that person showed up, but you didn't close them. It's basically, this one's just the same as the database reactivation tracker, just how many leads have you generated through your website, right? You could add something like social media on here as well, and I would 100% get it while you do that, but it's super simple. Like you just copy all of this, and then you just click on here, click on insert column right, and then you just copy it in there. You could call social media tracker, and then you just do the same thing on here, copy this, put it on the right, and then you just have to add on here like plus, and then the column that's basically that required. You could figure out yourself, like get a little creative here. And if you want me to help you with this, like just let me know in the comments. And yeah, but basically that's the tracker, and you just fill all of these data in for every single day. Let's say we did that for an entire month now, or let's say we just do that. First of all, what we get is basically we'll get on the left here an overview for every single day. So for example, we've generated 11 leads on that day. We've 8 people booked a class on that day, and 10 have been scheduled in on that day, and 8 showed up. So it's like the overall numbers with the ads, the database reactivation, and the website leads combined. And then you can see all of those numbers on here. And then we go over here, you can see this for a monthly basis, and on here for like every single tracker itself on a monthly basis basically as well. For example, we'll here show you the ad spend for the entire month, and here we'll show you the leads for the entire month. I guess you get the point. And basically now what you can do, let's say you get all of the numbers for this. After a certain period of time, what you can see, all right, might show up like, let's say on here, for example, right? Let me actually give you a tangible example on here for April. So let's say, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to put all of this in here. Let me do it with, sorry for that. Let me do that. Let me close that actually real quick. Let me do that for May real quick. So let's say on May, I don't know, let's say only like one person showed up and you didn't close anyone. Well, let's say actually you closed that person as well. And then let me go over here, and then let's say on this day, I don't know, we had 5 people scheduled, but no one showed up. And let's say you had 4 people scheduled on here. So what you can see now on here, if I did everything correctly, when you look at the appointment booking rate, it's at 72%. So basically you generate 10 leads and about 7 scheduled class. So like it's basically really good, right? Like 10 leads, 7 scheduled class, that's good. Let's look at the scheduled stage and these shows. Now let me actually keep it as it is. So let's say like 14 people had a class scheduled, but only 10 and 10 showed up. That's also really good, right? 71%. That's good. That's a good show, right? Obviously you could improve these numbers, but when you look at it, like the sales conversion rate, like 10 people showed up, but you only closed 2. Like, why is that the case, right? So you don't need to change your ads and generate more leads. You don't need to change the process that you do for following up with leads and for getting them to shop. What you need to change is your system for turning leads that are showing up at your school into students, right? Now, let's say this number here would be good and this number here is off. So let me actually put this, let me actually do this for a second. So let's say we've generated like 20 leads on here. I think, yeah. So let's say now, and then let me also go ahead and let's say we close, I don't know, like 6 on here. So what you can see now on here, like these sales conversion rate is at 80%. The show up rate is 71%, but the appointment booking rate is at 28%. So what you need to change is not necessarily the ad, because you are generating leads, but what you need to change is basically the process that you have for following up with leads, right? So it's super, super important that you keep track of all of this properly. Same thing here. You can basically third person yourself and kind of see everything from a third person perspective, from a bird's eye perspective, and make decisions based on actual numbers and not based on your emotions, at least when it comes to your marketing, right? And trust me, when you fill all of this out here on a daily basis, like this is really going to help you. Again, if you have any questions about that, let me know in the comments. And yeah, other than that, if you want more students for your school, you can click the second link in the description, because the first one's going to be this tracker. It's just a video of me explaining how we can help you potentially get a fuck ton of students for your school, but it's up to you if you click it or not. To be honest, I don't really care. And yeah, other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.